Hello, my name is Jordan Korth, and I'm the upper school music teacher here at Shattuck St. Mary's, and this is my second year teaching here. So I had a high school orchestra that we competed twice every year in big orchestra competitions, and I also started the kids in 6th grade in violin and cello. Strings is my specialist. That's why I'm a specialist of string music. So violin, viola, cello, bass, and orchestra stuff. This is like definitely my heart, I would say. I am really trying to get Shattuck St. Mary's to have a strong string and orchestral foundation in music. So we're doing strings and pianos in 6th grade and 7th and 8th grade, and then in high school they can start that. We are also going to have this kind of pathway of electronic music, similar to me, where students can get in and make music and create music every day. We have sort of 3 big spaces, I like to think of them now. So we have here, which is my music classroom, that has our violins and our workstation, as I like to call it, where multiple students can be working at the same time. And then we have another side that has more pianos, and it's kind of a big open space. It's usually where we meet if there's big groups, as we've said, like the rock band or the piano class. We also have our recording studio that's in the Performing Arts Center. We have our mixing board and kind of a more controlled environment for recording sound. And then we also have, attached to that, we have our big auditorium. So I try to, every kind of unit or every sort of area of class, we focus on a thing and we try something new next. In the sound studio, we're gonna focus on these kind of musical things. So recording singing voices or instruments, how to mix and edit it, so producing. They'll learn how to kind of compile and put together or sample music. So they'll learn sort of this whole cycle of how do you be a sound engineer? How do you create music from nothing? And it's hard to manage sometimes, but it also puts on the students a lot of independent thinking. And that's, as a class, that's usually what we work on. We work on how do I hear mistakes I'm making? How do I critique myself? Every student by the end of their sound studio class will have kind of like a repertoire or portfolio of music that they can share. These are 7 examples of things that I created. The mission is really to give any and all students the chance to work in a professional environment and grow a musical passion. Here at Shattuck's, we do really well. We often find ways, if a student is passionate or wants to do this, we find ways as teachers, as a community, to do that. If you just want to get into music, maybe you don't have that much experience. The goal is that by the end of it, you will have created music. So you don't need good hearing, you don't need a lot of music experience to excel in this class or this pathway. What we'll do a lot of is helping each other out and kind of process of trial and error. So you will create something and then you'll think back, oh, do I like the way that sounds? And it always comes back to a very simple question, do I like that? And if you don't, very few other people will. But if you like something, your passion will always shine through. So even if you don't have music experience beforehand, we'll work through that in class, and by the end of it, you will have many projects and a lot of music experience that you can take on with you to the future.